impresses you most about the way he's handled the circumstances, how he handled the bye week, and now handling success as the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week?
I just think, he's very confident. He's very, he shows how he's a leader. Cliff's always been, the guy just like the leader type. So he handles it regular. He doesn't really pay it no mind, especially the attention and stuff like that. He's just ready to work and grind to get back out on the field.
Anything different with HBO here this week? They've been following you around?
They've been following me around, but it's just, you can't let cameras and stuff distract you. So it's a normal day. Act like yourself, be like yourself, play like yourself.
How do you like the white shoes?
I love them. I wish we wore them every day, but, basic blues and all that. So
how's the balance coming in as a college student, figuring out, maybe some of the traditions for a school, and maybe what an ultimate uniform might mean, or what the classes might mean?
I think the tradition is always the best part. I think that's why I came here. It's one of the reasons. So, coming here, tradition-wise, and then you bring out, some new uniforms, throwbacks, and you bring out white cleats, and that's just a big thing. We never wore white cleats before, so it's gonna be my second time wearing them. So I'm excited. I can finally play in them, because my freshman year I didn't. Got redshirted, so I'm excited to play in them, and just have my sweet feet on.
Why do you like white cleats, KJ? Is there something?
I don't know. I just feel clean. I just feel like I feel fast in my white cleats. I don't know. It's something when you wear all white on tape, it just make you look fast. I'm already fast, but it make you look fast.
Is the competitive side of you disappointed that Rondale Moore is not going to be in this game, since you guys are so similar?
Yes. I texted him when I found out he was hurt. Probably a day or two after, just to check in with him. Just told him I'm praying for him. Because outside of the game, we all a family. So there's a lot of football players, that you meet, on the daily or just around the country, or different teams that you become cool with or friends with. So me and him, we don't have a close bond, but it's a friendship outside of football. But I am kind of disappointed. I wish he had played. It probably would have been like the battle of the slots or something. So but I hope he's doing well, and I'm praying for him.
KJ, you've had a number of big games here at Penn State. Do you know when a game like that's going to happen? And by that I mean, against Maryland, is it once you make that first catch and see what the defense is, you're in for a big game? When do you kind of first get an inkling, or is it just at the end when you're looking at the stat sheet? How does that work?
I really just don't. I don't really pay attention to the stats or how many touchdowns I score and stuff like that. In my mind, it's just I do whatever I can to contribute to the team. So I don't really, coach usually, he just said, y'all play, I'm accountable. So I don't really take track of how many catches I got and this and that. So it's just, as long as we're doing our 111 and just doing our job on the field to help other players on the team get involved and stuff like that. So that's probably the only thing.
How aware are you when you are playing well? Like when you're having a big game?
I'm really not aware. I don't think last game was a big game. I think it was average. I don't really think reaching over 100 plus is a big game. So I feel like it's always something to improve on, and I think I still got a lot to prove.
Are you ever aware when one of your teammates is having a game like that, like a really good game?
Yeah, but I don't tell them, because they need to still keep playing. Because the game not over with. You can have 150 yards in the first half. Game, you still got a whole another half left. So I don't really tell them, that's just to hype up their heads and stuff like that. So it's just stay on track, keep ready to play, and keep ready to ball up.
So what is a big game in your eyes? If 100 yards doesn't do it for you, what would?
300.
300? Total yards or receiving yards?
Receiving. I just set the bar high. I don't think a lot of people do that. So,
KJ, the last time we talked about kind of as a group of you need to get the ball in this guy's hands specifically was Saquon Barkley. And there's been a lot of talk from the coaching staff and from the media and from fans about you. Is that a responsibility to you? How do you feel about that when you hear stuff like that?
I don't really let it faze me, because I think everything was always revolved around Saquon, and I don't like that, to be honest with you. But, I'm my own man, he's his own man, so to be honest, I don't really like how, people say, oh, that's a Saquon spectacular type run. I don't like that. That's a me type run, things of that nature. I'm my own person. plays, you know. So, and the coaches and the team, you know, help me out to put me in situations of that nature. So, you know, I don't really like, you know, hearing like that, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing. You know, Saquon's probably one of the greatest players to come out of this school. So, and I talk to him all the time, you know, just to learn tips and things from him. You know, what can I do after practice to get myself better and stuff like that. So, yeah.
You guys play two tight ends a lot, and that allows you to split out. How much does moving around from the slot to outside help you get to your game, or maybe help you unlock any bit of it, if at all?
I think moving outside is fun too. You know, I think it just makes me more versatile. You know, I can play in the slot, I can play out wide, you know, to the boundary and stuff of that nature. So, just moving me around and I think getting me in space would probably be the best. But I think being more versatile will help out the team as well.
KJ, have you seen the Lawn Boys chain yet? What do you think of it?
I was jealous.
Jealous, yeah?
Yeah, I was jealous when I first seen it. You know, when they first popped out with them. But you know, I'm not gonna jack this swag. You know, I had the chain first. I had the 1K chain first. So that's all I can say.
So Coach Parker's got to come up with something then.
He don't have to, but we're not getting no chain. Bank Boy's not getting no chain. We're gonna get something different. We're gonna be different.
Okay. What can you tell us though about those backs? Because that's an interesting dynamic there with them sharing the ball and being okay with that. What can you tell us about them kind of off the field? Because we don't see them much.
I think person I'm closest with is Journey Brown.
Okay.
So he's probably one of my closest best friends. You know, we go out to eat together, play games together and stuff like that. So me and him are really close. But outside of him, you know, Noah, Devin, Ricky, you know, I think they all stay together and as a pack. You know, so you don't never see them out by themselves.
Okay.
You know, they're always around each other, around someone. So I think they're very close as a group.
They wear their chains when they're together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's faster in 100 meters, you or Journey?
I don't know. I ain't ran 100 since my junior year of high school. And I ran 10.5, 10.4, something like that. So, I don't know. We'll probably settle it one day. Me and Journey said we'll get back on the track one time to race.
Journey said that
Two more.
he'd beat you in the, you'd beat him in the 40, he'd take you in the 100.
We'll have to see. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I think I still got a little bit in me, a little track speed.
KJ, in getting the talent on the football field with that running back group, we've seen a couple two running back sets in the last couple of weeks. What excites you about that? You're trying to get your imagination going as an offense. You can get two of those guys in the backfield at the same time rather than one at a time?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think it's just, you know, I think it's always a battle between the running backs. You know, who's going to break this run? You know, who's going to get this touchdown? Stuff like that. So when you got two, you know, dynamic backs in the backfield and you're rotating four, it's kind of crazy to see. You don't really see a lot of people rotate four running backs. So I think it's very cool, you know, to see that, and I'm a part of that.